Well. Who knew that Hamilton didn't have a PA system to play any music? How about that? Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. Welcome along, everyone. All millions of you already here. Mr. Arlo's already in the chat. How's it going, sir? We're here for the All Blacks versus Tonga. This is World Cup warm-up, final World Cup warm-up before the big show starts in a couple of weeks' time. So this is a bit of a trial, a bit of a test to see if this sort of thing works when the Rugby World Cup's on. It's in a very, very good time zone for us. So maybe we'll be seeing a bit more than this. But, of course, I didn't want to disturb national anthems, so I'm not going to disturb the hakas for two sides. So enjoy. If you're watching, I'm going to. Can't argue with that. Good old TJ in charge. Jeez, he's intense. What's he up to? Well, that was a next level haka, you gotta say. That was pretty up there. Don't think I've seen that intense sort of haka from especially Perenara. That was insane. So we are pretty much all set to go. Welcome along, Jim. Good to see you, sir. Goodness me, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. What do we want to learn? That's the big thing about this. What have the All Blacks got to lose? I think more than they've got to gain over the next 80 minutes of this fixture. We saw already overnight and last night, yesterday, Japan losing Fukuoka, I think it was, who went down to that injury. Not sure how long he's going to be out for. Of course, England lost a couple of players. Makavunipula alongside another guy, Johnny May, top of my head. They're going to be gone for a lot of the season. This is risky rugby to play in. Oh, great. I've just seen who the ref is. Great. Just fantastic. Angus Gardner. Just who we want to see. Goody. Now, I am watching on Rugby Pass, so I may be slightly delayed to what everyone else may be watching on your own paid TV sort of channels, so we'll have to deal with a little bit of a little delay and then the stream delay or whatever. We'll be close enough. We're about good to go, so how about this? Let's get the in-game stream going. Bango! How flash is that? Underway we are! Finally! Yes, the stream will be delayed by a few odd seconds. The game's probably go away, but we'll be close enough. At least we know Spark works pretty well for that game last night. South Africa and Japan. So we'll be seeing how that one goes when the actual game gets going. But we'll see. Oh, there's an early mistake. Straight away from Tonga. Oh dear. So what are we going to see here? That's a big question. Kurt Marath with an early mistake. Have to sort out these Tongan names. Of course, there will be a video recreating this for on Rugby Challenge. See how that goes. So check out that. Will be up later on today between these two sides. So it's going to be interesting. We've got only very early days. Very early days. Welcome along, Zach. Anyway, but hopefully we're not too delayed. Hopefully we're not too delayed. We won't get two tries going on in the chat. Who I think will win South Africa versus Japan? What's already happened? It's already happened. South Africa's thrashed them decently. 41-7 last night, I think the score was. So a bit of a one-sided matchup, that one. Springboks look good, though. Boy, they look really, really good. Japan looked all right. I don't think he can play too much. I think Scotland and Samoa, Ireland, and they're the ones that don't really matter. They're going to be a bit more concerned than possibly they would have been a week ago or so. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Of course, we got Russia as well, but yeah, no, South Africa disposed them pretty easily. It was pretty good matchup, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, it was a thrashing and a half. Yeah. Poor old Japan. I mean, they lost Fukuoka pretty early, which is a bit of a blow for them. Here we go, some fancy stuff by the All Blacks there. Oh, Georgie Bridges away already. This could be a great start. Here's Ben Smith. Oh, Ben Smith. Oh, Ben Smith. I'm throwing the hat. They got yellow cap winner already. Throwing that away. Tonga's turned it over. Look at them go. Well, the Tongans hitting straight back. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Yeah, I'm a good minute or so behind. That's what you get with Rugby Pass. That's what you get with streams. That's what you get with it all. We'll keep the scoreboard up to date at least. Live updates, it's alright. Live talk, live chat. When you see a good try, let me know and we'll talk about it. I think at this stage, Tonga have a lot more to gain out of this, certainly than the All Blacks. Certainly, a lot. Whether they're going to be a threat, though, that's the question for them. They have, what do they got? World Cup we're looking at. They could get some pretty good game time out of this. Taking their old time here, Tonga. They're struggling a bit, eh? Struggling a bit. Hamilton wins. Good continuity there between the All Black players running into each other. Great start. Great start for them. And so, well, yeah, interesting start. Interesting start indeed. Good morning, sir. Good for the Games joined us all the way from South Africa. Question for you. What are your thoughts? Thoughts on that performance by the Springboks last night? I think surely all you chaps over there would be pretty happy, bar the pretty average news of good old Chester Williams this morning, which is a bit of a shame. But aside from that, surely must be happy over there in South Africa with the performance from the old Springboks. Let us know what you think about that. Good old Hello Nuka, eh? Where's he been? Where's he been the last few years? Good old Super Rugby bully he was. Look at that silver fox in there as well. Goodness me. So I wonder how much of the hand the All Blacks will be showing here. How much of the set piece hand they're going to throw away? Are they going to do something fancy? Put some points on the board? Who are we talking about there, Zach? Oh, here we go. Hang on. Let's get a bit interesting first. Ben Smith learned to pass. Oh, Bridgie's not going to get there on that one. Big foot race. Goodness me. That should be Viliami Lola here. He's got a bit of pace. On the left wing. We're getting fancy. Now, why? Very sad news. Very, very sad news it was indeed about God Chester. He's an icon. A big icon of the game. That 95 period. Oh, that was a long time ago, but man, good old Chester Williams. Tonga. Yes, Tonga have got nothing to lose here. They could get smashed. I think if they put in a good performance, the All Blacks are the ones certainly with all the loss to be had. Like Ryan Crotty gets injured right there. So it's a bit of a game changer, isn't it? It's a real game changer. That's what we don't want to see. Tonga. Yeah, you're right. Tonga have got Argentina, France, England, and USA. So, what have you got there? France, England, Argentina, USA. Yep. So, it's a tough pull. That's a real tough pull for Tonga. I mean, are they going to get... They obviously won't get anything against England. France, who knows? I mean, 2011, they beat France. And then Argentina, USA. I think USA, they'll have to target to be a big win for them. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, look at that. Zach's got us. He's ahead of us. He's ahead of us already. It's a set piece. We've already carved them up twice from a set piece. So surely that's going to be good. Let's see how it goes. It's a little short side play. Oh, nice on the ball there. Adi Savia, look at him go. Oh, he's a monster. That man is a machine. Now switch it back. Oh, this is brilliant. Antonina Brown. Pritchard again in and out. Oh, he's still going. What a little run there from Bridge. Where does Reese come from? Mantok gets cleaned up massively. They're going to swing it way to the right. Quick hands. Here we go. Here's the finish. Little goose step. Round the outside of a terrible tackle. Terrible tackle. Who was that? Was that Piatel? Oh, to goodness me. Hingano or Piatel just got absolutely skinned from poor old Sevu Reese. Just left him for dust. Well, there we go. It's begun. Let's go. Let's get in there. Let's get left side scoreline. That will be... Look at that. Look at this. Technology, eh? 5. And we got try scorer as well. All Black try scorers. Oh. Use a caps lock. Reese has got 1 try. There we go. Look at that. Technology, eh? I'm not too worried. This isn't a super intense matchup, Zach. I'm just hoping that Spark are going to be pretty much on the ball with their streaming times. I know it's a pretty known fact. Rugby Pass is a fair bit behind compared to what Sky have around the place. So sadly, we have to deal for this one. But hopefully, game 1 of the World Cup, something like that, we'll be right cracking on it. So yeah. Feel free, I know, everyone else in the comments can let us know what they think if they want to prefer just to run it out. We've got 5-0, however. See if Burnham Barrett can kick a conversion. Are we going to make this number a 7? 10 minutes in. What's the goal? What's the goal for the All Blacks here? To put 50 on Tonga? That's the question. Oh, Burnham Barrett, look at that. He's got a kick. He's got a kick. That is sensational stuff. We're underway. Conversion. Barrett. There we go. Love it. Bango. What do we got going on in the comments here? Nice warm-up for the box. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they did dominate everything pretty much about that. Japan, I think, are a better team than what they showed in that game. I think they were certainly... nothing went their way. The bounce of the ball, certainly against them. Those 50-50 plays just didn't roll their way for poor old Japan. I think they're a lot better team than that. And to be fair, yeah, they would have wanted a bit more, but I think they got enough out of it. They should be looking at this and going, yeah, we can take out Scotland. I agree with you there. I believe Japan can beat Scotland as well. That's going to put the big mix up on that. That's gone straight out off ahead. And that's going to put big pressure there on that pool as well, because you look at that pool, and you've got Japan, you've got Samoa, which That's going to be a great game. Scotland, Japan and Samoa. There's three very similar sides, all fighting for one spot. And to be fair, I mean, Ireland's had an average start to their season, but I think they will clean that pool up pretty easy. I don't think anyone's going to really get in their way for that one. But, yeah, it's going to be a really interesting pool, that one, if they can come away for it. For the All Blacks. Putting the pressure on Tonga. Tonga's good in the breakdown, aren't they? Very quick, very physical. We've got an attack at the door. Goodness me. Oh, they want the ball though, Tonga. They'll really want the ball. What have we got here? Good for the game. Back to ABC lead by 24 or more at the break. That's 4 tries. 4 tries is going to be interesting. I don't know if they're going to get that. 4 tries, it's going to be a decent little nudge. They look like they will. But all it takes is for Tonga to get a bit of ball and a bit of that territory for themselves, and they can shut the game down pretty quickly if they camp away somewhere. Depends how they play, their mistakes, and how they retain the possession. They have, you're right. They have lost the ball a fair bit. The Tongans are very, very shocking. I do like, hello, look, just goes flying, trying to clean a guy out. That wasn't even near the ruck. That's quite interesting to watch. Oh, interesting. $1. Big wager, eh? A nice wee kitty. What did you bet on? Zach, what did you call that match was going to be? Oh, here's a bit of a counter-attack. This could be interesting. Oh, a crunching tackle. Good defensively, the Tongans. If they can keep their structure, they're very strong, very physical. We know this. That's what the concern is, that players that get injured. Ryan Crotty's. Oh, Matt Todd's not having a great time of it at all, as he's been. It's another turnover. Well, yeah, Tonga's all up this. Can they go through? Marath is a very good player. Underrated, I think, as a fly half for the Tongans. Although he's not going to do much when he's on the floor. What can they, this is what I mean. If they get this here, and they hold on to the ball for 5, 8, they grind this down into the All Blacks half or until the 20th minute, that game just winds away. And the All Blacks go into this leading 20-0, I mean, you won't be too happy with that scoreline at all. I question mark the black lines. I did see a picture, oh dearie me, of it earlier. Oh, that's terrible. George Bridge doesn't make too many errors, but he's made a shocker there. Now, big advantage for Tonga. This is what I mean. Now, look, they're in the All Blacks half. They're almost to the 22. Vaipulu having a bit of a charge through the middle. Here's a big boy. He's a class act as Halo Nuka. Look at these guys, the big guys, the back rowers. They're very agile on their feet. They're quick to move around. Oh, what a pass. My goodness me, this is magical stuff from Tonga at the moment. Oh, hung on by a bootlace. Piatau showing away. Here was chance. Kupavuna, another veteran. They've got a lot of experienced campaigners here. This is exciting to see Tonga charging down the line. Imagine that. They could turn this up and make it 7-all. Sevi Reece charges. He really does charge up in that line defensively, doesn't he? Well, you weren't far off, Zach. 36-14. That South Africa game was 41-7. So you're out by 5 points on one side and 7 on the other. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. 36-10 for the All Blacks. I mean, could we see a Tongan try? That would be the highlight, wouldn't it? But be a Tongan try. It'd be really good to see. I think they've got it about them. You've got to come to more than wanting to just get a try. If that's their goal, it's not very good. And we do have something for Ben Smith here. Oh, look at him go. There we go. Just like Zach says in the comments, Ben's back. Ben is back. And he scoots down the left-hand touchline. and scores for the All Blacks. We'll put a B next to his name because we don't want to get him mixed up with number 9. Ben Smith scores it. Love it. It's a bit of a shame, though. It's a bit of a shame. Tonga were hard on attack. It does show you overcommit on attack against the All Blacks like that. And shadow of a team, eh? Shadow of a team. I don't know. Xavier, he's a real jackler, isn't he? He's a charger. Look at that. No one at home. That's the problem for Tonga. No one at home. They've still got to cover defensively. Black lines. It's really weird. Black lines are really, really weird. Oh, dear. Well, it's good for Ben Smith. You got to love Ben Smith because he's had a terrible season. So to get a bit of a chance, show some good wheels. I mean, that's a real punch to the guts of the Tongans as well, because they were looking all right. They were breaking the line, and they were doing it well. So where do they come from there? Get that up to 14. Where do they go to next? So that's the question. That'll hurt Tonga. That'll really hurt them. Now look at that, Bowden Barrett. They nearly kicked 200 successful kicks out of 600 attempts, probably. This is a tough one, though, to be fair. That's a way out on the sideline. That's a good kick, too, from Barrett. Well, keep those on, Bowden. We need those, definitely. 3 World Cup titles in a row, yeah. No question they can. They're capable. It just depends if they fall asleep for a match. Do they fall asleep? Only takes one game. It only takes that one match, and things are gone. They really have gone. They can change so quickly. So a lot rides on that game versus South Africa. I think the first game of the pool. Oh dear, there's a bit of confusion there. With it, no one wins losing a game. But then those sort of records are made to be broken, aren't they? They're made to be changed. So it's a tough one. It is a real tough one. Tongans are looking for a bit of pressure. More tries, says Zach. They don't want to kick. Oh, they don't want to kick like that. Oh, what an offload. Oh, that's sensational stuff. How quickly it changes. Tonga don't want to kick. Hang on to the ball. Here they go. Bridge, where's Barrett gone? He's lost him. Oh, he's still going. Oh, this could be a great little try from Bridge. He won't obviously score. Oh, he's not. Surely they're not going to. They have hung on to that somehow. Barrett just doesn't want to play scrum half at all. Oh, dear. Oh, that's comically poor. Oh, that's a shame. It's a real shame. Taylor scores. And I thought I might have had enough room here for all the try scorers, but I don't know if I will. Oh, dear. 19-0 after 19 minutes. Well, I've got to say, good for the game. You might be on the money here. We've got 3 tries. We're up to 19 points now. How easy do they make that look? Bowden Barrett, that offload behind the back, ridiculously good. Crazily good, if that's even a word. This is a bit desperate. Almost come off there. Who was it? I'm not even quite sure who it was. Is it Halafanua? The fullback? Or might be able to see. No, it was it was Halafanua. Well, good on him. You got to have a go. And then the ankle tap was a bit. It was just a bit like, oh, no, this isn't good. I'll just give it a stab. Three tries. Goodness me, it's not taken much, has it? Not taken much at all. 19-0. Taylor gets a gift. They just can't really compete with the quickly recycled ball. I think that's a problem for Tonga at the moment. They're not keeping the ball. They've got to have it. They've got to have it in their hands. They've got to hang on to it. They've got to not let it go. Kicking, just putting little grubbers in behind to guys like Barrett and Reese and Bridge. Ben Smith, no. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea for Australia or South Africa to do, let alone Tonga. who don't quite get their structures right straight away. If I was an All Black, what would be my preferred position to play? Anywhere on the paddock. I would be more than happy to play anywhere at all. I'll be happy to be water boy, anywhere. Just put me on there for 2 minutes and I'll run off after that. That's fine by me. We've got a conversion as well by Barrett. He is just ticking along beautifully. That's 3 out of 3 from the tee. Hopefully he can keep that form going for the rest of the... Did they even check that knock on there from potential from Reed? Don't know if they really did. Don't think they did. It is 21-0 though. Not taking long at all. It's really not taking long. This is taken off. And that's a really awkward bounce. Oh, that's a really awkward tackle. So tell us, good for the game. How much was this 24-point lead paying? So that's why I thought it was. Wasn't it 24 lead by 24? How much was that paying to lead by 24? Let us know, because that would be interesting. It was paying a good amount. Yes, everyone wants to be the guy in charge. Everyone wants to be the number 10, doesn't they? Don't they? Ooh, Ryan Crotty is looking to snaffle that one away from him. Everyone wants to be a 10 or a winger. It wants to be the glory. Everyone wants the glory. No one would want to be a flanker or a lock or even a prop, to that matter, if they had a choice about it. Everyone want to be the next Jeff Wilsons or those sort of guys. The next Chester Williams is a bit of a topical day. I wonder how many cards Angus Carden is going to give us today. Oh, that is slicing through Sevu Reese there. Charging in the back. They do look alright though when they got the ball, Tonga. They need to hang on to it a bit more. We're over halfway through the half. We do have 21-0. I thought we might have a bit more of a contest from the Tongans. Their cover defence has been fairly average in this kicking. I mean, you're already behind by 21 points, Tonga. Let's just play. Get the ball. Ben Smith's going to gobble those up all day long. You just can't do that. Turnover possession. You've gained about 15 metres and you've lost the ball, which is a big problem for Tonga, at least. They will want to hold on to the ball way, way more than this. Oh, Peronice left that behind. Hello again, Mr. Olo. Welcome back. Well, this is going to be interesting. Jeff Wilson has scrum analysis. I was about to say it'd be interesting to see how the scrum goes on, but scrum analysis from Jeff Wilson, the former winger. Yeah, it's a defensive structure, I think, of Tonga is not quite up to the money. We knew that, though. We expected that. Oh, very cool. Very cool, Zach. When are you going to watch that? That would be quite a cool movie to watch. I would like to actually see that one. Dan Carter. Perfect 10. Would be an awesome one. That would be quite cool to go see. He certainly is one of the, not one of the greatest, probably the greatest. You couldn't argue against that, Mr. Carter. Do we have another try? Do we have a fourth try and a bet win for good for the game? As the All Blacks can go up by potentially 28 points. A bit too much of a cakewalk so far. I think it's a bit of a shame. We need a bit more competition. I think the All Blacks aren't going to really have to force their hand. I think the only time they've really done that so far is Australia. They've played as though too. Since then, oh, that's a good scrum. Oh, that is a good scrum. Oh, that is disaster for Tonga. They want to back themselves to a bit better from the scrum than that. I mean, the grubber kicks really aren't the order of the day. I don't know why teams are so obsessed by doing those, but Tonga get away with that. They got completely destroyed And yet they still soldier on. There's a bit of disjointedness in this Tongan team already. They're not happy with each other. Rightfully so. I think they would have been expecting to, want to go into this down by less than 20 and try and hold on to the game. More tries, more scores. It's all bad news for Tonga. It's all bad news. George Bridge has been good. He's been really good already. I think the All Blacks probably sorted out their potential wing issue, I guess. We don't really want to see Ben Smith on the wing anymore. Look at this. Dominant stuff at the line-out more, the set piece. It's just almost too easy, isn't it? For the All Blacks. You're going to see a great little play. Here we go. Perenara misses out Crotty, who gets crunched. Oh, sweeping play. Antonina Brown. Oh, the guy is amazing. What a pass from Perenara. Spectacular stuff, and out to Bridge with a try in the corner. There we go. Thanks for coming. An easy one. Easy as you like. Another try. Well, here we go. 26 is up. Good for the game's happy. He's chuffed. He's got his money, potentially. Still 13 minutes to go, though, so maybe not. But a fourth career try for George Bridge. And he scored a couple on debut against Japan, didn't he? So he's back. I think that's a great hold and a great pass from Perenara to hold that ball on. And the NRL style finish in the corner by George Bridge. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, well, I mean, do we really expect Tonga to actually threaten the line? I mean, they would have wanted to. Looks unlikely. Looks unlikely so far. They need to hang on to the ball. That's what Tonga need to do. They've got problems. They've got big problems. And look at Reid. He's not happy still. He's still not happy with this. Beauden Barrett has pretty orange laces on his boots. Good for him. Justin Marshall's quite keen on Barrett at 10. I don't know what he's got against Richie Mo'unga. Oh no, well, to be completely honest with you, I didn't even see the Barbarians in the Pacific Legends game. So, fill us in on what you thought. It's a couple of 60-year-old men throwing a ball around, and heard it was pretty entertaining, pretty fun to watch. I presume you watched it. What did you think of it? Would have been good to see. It's a charity sort of game, isn't it? It's good to see those old guys come out of retirement, I guess you can kind of say. Not quite good gods of levels of retirement, but still entertaining enough. Well, this has been one-sided, 26-0. Barrett's conversion was a straight, so we've still got Zippo going the way of the Tongans. And Reid, good run from Reid. The offloading, keeping the ball alive. There's no real threat that they're going to lose this at all. Oh, the offload there is absolutely amazing. Sevu Reeks is a hot stepper. He's hard to put away. Oh, almost a turnover. That's good work there. And Garno. Oh, Moody. Why don't you play on Franks in this sort of game and try and get the guy a try? Oh, that's a good turnover. That is a good turnover. Nice work there, Lokatui. I mean, that back row there, Klein Mafoni, Lokatui, Vaipulu have been quite good. This game, we're watching, it's still going. We're just over half an hour in. We've got 10 minutes, well, probably 8-9 minutes to go till half time. Depending where you're watching and what you're watching and how delayed the stream is. But, alas, it is still going. Still got a bit of time left. Nipo Lalala with offload of the century. Sunny Bill 2.0. Oh, Tonga have a fancy at the line out. See, now is when Tonga need to never release the ball. Just hold on to it for as long as possible. You've got to root for the Tongans. You've got to want to see a try. You've got to... Oh, they've just kicked it. Not a bad little kick, though. Is that Moranth? Oh, he's given it to the wrong coloured jersey. It was almost really good. The kick is such a risk, low percentage play. You're very rarely going to get anything out of it. He did well that he got the ball back. But it's not the greatest. So Zach is about a minute in front of us. By the time we have stream delays and all that going on, he's the man in charge. Tonga has still got the ball, though. Oh, look at him go! Kilometre 40! Has he got the wheels go away? A little chip kick through. What's he doing? He's just trying to take Barrett on for pace. Oh, dear. That would be nice. Big man should have hung on to the ball. We know these islands, big guys, the back rowers, the Fijians, the Samoans, they love it. They love to pop them up and put the ball on the toe and show their athleticism, but situations like that, you probably just want to hang on to it. Here we go. So we're watching. It's a precursor for another All Black try. Yes, you're right, Bruce. You're very right. Tonga are extremely the underdogs. I think the percentages of about a 99.6 chance of the All Blacks to win this one. Whitelock having a bit of a charging run here. Here we go. Where do we see Rito? Oh, we see Rito. Look at him. He's lurking. There's the offload. Back to Savia. He's going to take him on. Look at Savia. He is outpacing the winger Lola here. That's insane to have your back row faster than their wingers. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. Reed's in. As Zach said, another try for the All Blacks. It's up to 31 now. And Reed has his first try. We've got 5 try scorers. 5 try scorers. Claiming the Barrett conversion is good as well. We might as well do that while we're here. Have 4 conversions for Barrett. Ugh, there was a bit of a dodgy pass. And the scoreline will be another 7. So that will make us up to 33 points to Zippo. Dearie me. This is a bit of a thrashing at the moment. The All Blacks all over this one. Keeping the ball alive. Manipulating numbers. Offloads. It's just crazy. Sevu Reece would be spewing he couldn't get this try. He was all over it. But as captain, no, he takes a toll. This is mine, young gun. You have your day. You will have your day. Yeah, Tonga's not happy. And understandably why. It is indeed. You're right. I never thought about it. I should have put a little spot for the time and just updated that every 5 minutes or so. We are putting on some big numbers. Let's put a time counter, shall we? The last time a point was scored. Oh no! Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Another one. Another one. That's how crazy this is going. Okay, we'll watch this try first and see what happens after that. I've still got Tonga running back. Oh, no. Hello, Whanua. It is a one-sided slaughter, Bruce. You're not wrong about that. Just killing it at the moment. Oh, dear. Tonga, they're getting a bit messy. They're getting a bit scrappy now. They're not playing well at all. Look at that. That guy's just dived on the ball, the Tonga player. Then he's grabbed Perenara. Oh, it's not good. It's really not good. It's also almost frustration. And they're taking it out. Perenara is really in everything. He's having a good little game here, Perenara. And this is where he excels too. He's a minnow bully. Oh, offload from Reese. Oh, that's too nice. That's too nice. And the All Blacks are in again. Goodness me. Goodness me. Is there a mercy rule? I think there should be a mercy rule. Right. Perenara, I think we've spelled that properly. Another try. Scoreline to the left. We're up to 40. We're up to 40. The conversion from Barrett is good. And now we should actually give Barrett that as 5th conversion as well. But Sevu Reece, how about that offload? How about that offload, eh? Oh, that was Todd away through Ben Smith, Crotty. Reese, a step in. I mean, that's 3 defenders just completely out of the game from Sevu Reese's play there. I mean, you take that out and you just put yourself short-handed. You're overcommitting on the outsides. Sevu Reese is dangerous, but still, you've got to really take the guy out. You've got to take him down. One-on-one. Or you're just going to run out of defenders. That's what we see from Tonga over and over again. They're running out of defenders. Right, let's put a timer on for everyone out there that wants to know how far through the game is. We'll see if we can, what are we up to? I think that was scored in the 36th minute. So let's get something nice going on here. There we go, 36 minutes. Goodness me. Just to give you a rough idea of how far through we are. Time. There we go. Last score was in the 36th minute, and there's another one. Oh, dear. Well, yes, that's Zach. Definitely not going to get any money at all. This is gone. You're 36-10. I mean, I would have said maybe you're a bit light on the All Blacks scoreline, but you're 10. Well, the Tongans might bring a little bit of something, but you can guarantee the All Blacks are going to be determined to not let Tonga score. Normally you find that you get to the hour mark and it's like 50, 60 to nil or something. They'll be like, okay, we're done. Let's move on. But it's not going to. It's just not going to happen. This All Blacks team is... I don't know about that turnover, though. I presume we're leading to the try. That was played on the ground. Ben Smith, he's fanned it away for Fifita, and away he goes. Look at him go. He's got an extra leg of speed there, doesn't he, Ben Smith? He really does. Let's add another one. I'm running out of room. No, I'm not, because I can put Ben Smith times 2. That's how bad this is getting. 47, that means Barrett's got another conversion as well. We'll give him his 6th conversion. This is getting out of hand. This really is getting out of hand. Scoreline, 47. Oh my goodness me. 50 points. Southland and Canterbury. Thanks for that, Mr. Olo. Thanks. Thanks for reminding me about that Southland versus Canterbury match. Good one. I think this could be worse, to be fair. What's the time now? That was about the 38th minute. Let's make it a little bit special there. 38th minute. Let's center that up a bit. Another try. Another try. Are you insane? Who scored it, though? Crotty. It was Crotty. Zach, you're losing your touch. You're losing your touch there, buddy. So straight off the kickoff, we're going to have another one. This is crazy stuff. Let's just call it half-time. We do. I think we need to go back to what Bruce said earlier. This has to be a mercy rule. It's going to be 50s to nil at half-time. And I mean, I know this isn't a tier 1 big clash from a top-class nation, but still, this is two sides in their last-ditch preparations. That is some great manipulation on the back line. And Savia, take your pick. Oh, too easy. 4 players could have scored that. Had another one. I am running out of room for the try scorers. Crotty drops another one down. And that is another 7 points. We'll give it to Barrett, obviously adding his... My goodness me, I didn't think it would be quite this bad. 47-0. Moves up to 54-0. I'm just sitting here editing the score. Don't even need... Look at that pass. That pass beautifully to Adi Xavier from Ben Smith, who's looking fantastic. He really does look good. Perenara is saying, don't give it to me. Give it to Krotz on the inside. And that was great. Beautiful work. Have I got Crotty twice? No, he's only scored 1. I thought Crotty had scored 2. Yeah, I agree, Bruce. Someone throwing the towel for the Tongans. Is that half-time? I think the ref, yes. Half-time. Angus Cardner. Well, he's had no chances to put out any cards today, is Cardner. So he won't be too happy at all. I think maybe, potentially, He needs to give the Tongans some yellow cards for some poor defensive work. Goodness gracious me. Wow. Half time. It's all going on. It's all happening. It is all action. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tries. 8 tries, 7 conversions. That must be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 8 tries. That is crazy. 8 tries in one half of rugby. That is a try every 5 minutes. They didn't score the first until about 9.5 minutes or so. Dumb ads are on. Yeah, well, that's what you get with your free TV. Good though. Good for Prime. Having the game actually on there. The good thing about good old Rugby Pass is that you can see all the stuff they do in between that they don't actually talk about. Well, no, we've already done an AI versus AI fixture between these two sides. See what would happen, and she wasn't too good. Welcome along, Andreas. Andreas, no, that's how we say name properly. Hopefully, you're right. I mean, we complain about Mr. Gardner quite a bit on Twitter, don't we? That's the thing. I'm doing this. Not too much going on Twitter. That's a bit of a shame. But anyways, yeah, you're right. He's missed a lot. That try that the All Blacks scored with that ball was just scooped back from clearly. Look at the crowd. The crowd's half leaving. Oh, wow. It's a mass exodus here in Hamilton. Goodness gracious me. Yeah, he's not the best referee. I still don't understand how he got referee of the year. Was that last year? Last season? No, he's rubbish. You like Gardner, Nicholas. What do you like about Gardner? He's a bit reactional. He's very, very intimidated by the crowd, which I don't know if it's going to be too much of an issue in Japan, but I think that could be, if this was in England, or if this is in France, or this is in Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, anywhere like that, influence on the referee from the crowd is huge. So, yep. Well, the record against the All Blacks record was 145 to 10. It's not the record score, though. The record score was the Aussies in the World Cup against, I can't remember who that was against, someone rubbish, but the All Blacks game in 95, 94, 95 World Cup, it was 145. You love a card. Depends on the situation. Depends on the situation of the card. Angus Gardner is very card happy. That's why he's Angus Gardner. You can't substitute him. What was that score, that Australia record rugby score? Sure, it was 173. 145-17 was the New Zealand versus Japan game. That's at the World Cup. Going through the scores. Too many tries. Too many tries. I didn't think we'd have enough tries and I'd have to list minutes as well. You look at it, every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. Will tourism be Tonga and Tonga be affected by this game? You did right. Good for the game. We are running out of space. I think we might have to get rid of the penalty column because, I mean, what's the chance it's going to be a penalty for the All Blacks? I don't think there's going to be a chance. Although we can make it a bit smaller. How about I lift it up a bit? We'll give ourselves a little bit more room. It's been crazy. Oh, the tourism won't be affected. Bruce, what are you on about? No, everyone will want to go to Tonga because they won't be going on about rugby because I'll be too scared to watch this game again. Scoring for fun. It's a bit crazy. Those short balls in the midfield are just killer. And Tonga's overcommitting, I think, in the defence. They're committing too much to a player. They're not going one-on-one. They're taking on two. So that works there, but then straight as soon as that ball's released, you've lost it. You're a man down straight away, and you do that 3 times in a phase, you've lost 6 players. And it just You can't defensively work that. Broken tackles, 20 by the All Blacks. That is a huge amount of tackles. It was a points frenzy. I don't know, we can't read too much into this. The All Blacks can't look at this and go, great performance by Bob and great performance by Jimmy and everyone else here, because it's just... Ben Smith looks great. That's good to see. Really good to see. The pre-game haki, you're right, Bruce, was absolutely devastating. It was one of the most intense ones I've seen for a long time. Probably since 4 years ago, to be fair. Yeah, too much commitment on a defender. You play a Springboks, you play England, Wales, whatever, Ireland, a top 6 nation, you're not going to get that opportunity to manipulate kind of those defenders. You're not going to get 2 or 3 guys committing to one player. So that's why this is a bit of a cakewalk here for the All Blacks. Xavier's been great. Like we say, having a back rower who's just as quick as the outside backs is crazy cheating. Yeah, I like that sign. They should have more of those. I thought we might have got 1 or 2 tries for Tonga. I really did think we might have been filling up that right-hand column for the Tongans somewhere along the way. But doesn't look good, does it? It really doesn't look good. I don't see that the All Blacks are going to want to let them score that try. There it is. Just 1 try, Tonga, please. Just 1. They got 40 minutes. There we go. Oh, 54-0. Oh dear, it's a pasting. Right, we're almost back underway. I say Zach's probably underway by now. But good old delays. Good old days. Bring on Spark. Spark played very well. Those of you in New Zealand out there, very good Spark last night for the Springboks game. So we've got to take that as a positive, because it's been under pressure. The first real test though against South Africa. See how that one actually goes. So whether it's going to be any good, whether it's going to actually work, it's going to be the question about that. Right, beverage. It's hard to stay committed because it's such a pasting. Poor old Tongans. So Josh Ioane probably going to get a run. Maybe half time. Let's bring him on. See how that goes. Maybe unload the bench. Get everyone on. Bring them all on. Bring all those fringe guys. Ioane needs time. Boy, Ioane needs time. I really hope to see him get a good half an hour. I mean, I just take Barrett off. Yeah, just take him off. You don't want to risk him. You don't want to risk him getting injured. Bruce with a challenge. Have the Tongans come back to upset the All Blacks from 54 down. I mean, the problem with that, Bruce, is I'd have to play a 40-minute half match to actually get the All Blacks to score 54 points, because it's just literally impossible. It's tough enough to score 54 points in one game, a full match, let alone half-time, and then come back the other way. I don't think so. It'll be a good challenge, though. Maybe we'll play a 20-minute half game. That'll be a bit more of a acceptable challenge to do, I think. Oh dear, 54-0. I can't quite believe what's going on there. Good crowd though. Hamilton getting the final All Black test before the World Cup. Bit of a breeze, opposed to wobbling around. But all those tries. I mean, I literally am gonna run out of space on this right hand side. I think we might actually do it while we're looking at it now. Just kick out penalty goals. Let's just go like that and say, see you later, penalty goals. You're not going to do much about that. Yep, you're spot on. There's Zach, 145-17. That was the World Cup against Japan in 95. It's the most points scored by the All Blacks. Where would I play? Oh, where would I play? Everywhere, anywhere. Anywhere I could get a go. It's a hard job to score this many points. It's a hard job to score 2, 4, 8 tries. That is crazy. Every 5 minutes. Madness. Absolutely madness. Well, now listening to the announcers, sounds like there are some actual changes going on at halftime for the All Blacks. So we could actually get some interesting ones there. Check this out. What am I checking out, Zach? We're waiting on his typing. Zach's got something really important here. I don't know what we're checking out. Must be big. Must be long. Must be long. Here we go. Oh, here we go. We've got some. Ioane is on. Good stuff, Ian Smith. You just said the wrong scoreline at halftime. Well done. Top marks. Obviously, he spent too much time at the sausage roll stand at halftime and not on the game. Good fullback. I'll take that. No, I said, give me a jersey. Don't matter what number is on it. I'll be there. Ioane's on. Mr. Olo says that's good. I wanted to get him at least half an hour. So 40 minutes, even better. I think he's going to be good because he's kind of like Barrett in his running game. He's quick. He's agile. Here we go. I want to see what the Tongan coach says. Assistant coach. Don't kick the ball, Tongan coach, man. Don't do that. Belgian Rugby Club claim record victory. Belgian rugby team playing in the country's top division won a game 356-3. 356-3. Wait on a second here. Wait on. Where's the calculator? .356 divided by 80 minutes is pretty much a try every minute. That's crazy. The game's only just started already. We're claiming tries. I don't have room. Although Bridge has already got one, so we can claim him. Oh. Ian Smith struggling with the names. Hello, Nuka off. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, Bruce. Oh, what a start. Yeah, you're right. That's not bad. Oh, yes. Wow. 11 seconds. Wow. Wow. Give me some of that in your breakfast. How do you like that? What a try. Pinpoint brilliance. Josh Ioane, first touch of international rugby. Oh, yes. Give me some of that. That is sensational. What a play. Outstanding stuff. George Bridge, no one's touching your jersey, my friend. That is insanely good. Insanely good. Now I need to put another conversion kicker. I presume Barrett is gone. So Ioane, I expect, please. Is Ioane kicking? I can't tell who it is. He's too small. It is Ioane. Come on. First test, eh? Oops, we got XX1. Get rid of that flag, Josh. Get rid of that flag. What a welcome to international rugby this is. Here you go, Josh. Get on the field. Have a go, son. Kicks off. Score a try, untouched. Sideline conversion. Thanks for coming. See you next week. What a player. What an outstanding player he is. Oh, no, he's... Oh, what? I thought it went over. Oh, I thought it went over. Oh, that's a shame. I was getting a bit excited. I have to take him off now. Oh, poor Ioane. Oopsie. Poor Ioane. He's missed it. Oh, what are we up to now? A 59, are we? Yes, we are. A 59 scoreline left. 59-0. What a pasting. And, what are we up to? 42 minutes. 42 min. Right, let's get back to the action. Scores are done. Scores are updated. And we have 59 points to Zippo, We've got a second try to bridge, no conversion for Ioane. And Matt Todd, he's actually getting a run. He's actually beaten a defender. Good work, Todd. Oh, Leonard Brown, look at him. Look at the confidence of the man holding the ball in one hand. It's like, you can't have it. No. Swiss cheese defence. Oh, love it, Bruce. Swiss cheese. Holes all through it. That is great. Great comparison. Oh, dear. Bring the bench on. This is done. It's pretty much 16-0. Don't risk anyone. It's just not worth it. Someone rolls their ankle or something silly. Oh, Tui Peloti's done well. The offload's looking good. Take off. Take off Leonard Brown. Take off Crotty. Bring on anyone. Put Bridge into midfield if you want. Oh, pick and go, Perenara. Can he sneak it? Oh, TJ. He's just short. It's a great run from Perenara. La. Now, they're all playing Harlem Globetrotters style rugby at the moment. They've got the ball in one hand. It's floating around all over the place. We got another try. No one's coming to the try yet, so we're still going. Ben Smith's going sideways. Doesn't really know what team he's playing for. There's Perenara again. Oh, look at this. Hard run. Oh, good turnover, but a knock-on. That's a shame. Tonga's knock-ons have really fallen. I mean, their mistakes or their ruck turnovers, I should say, have really dried up a bit. And we got a penalty. Goodness me. They're not giving up. No, you talk about it, Zach. It's good to see. They want to score a try. They want to score at least a try. If they go away with this with no tries, it's not good. It's not good. If they get nilled, it's not good at all. We're getting reports of a try. Reports of a try for Mr. Todd, which, why the hell not? Let's get some forwards into this mix. We've only got Taylor and Reed with tries for the forwards. Ioane. Oh, it's good to see Ioane on there, isn't it? It's really good to see him out there. Good work, Perenara. This is Perenara's game, isn't it? Look at him. He's going for it. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just going for the line. Oh, bit of a juggle. Oh, they're not going to maul it. Oh, this is real insult to injury now. Oh, over he goes. Oh, yes, you're very correct indeed. Another try. And the scoreline moves through to 64 points to nil. Kick to come. Matt Todd scores. Well, he scored 2 in his career. Not bad work from Matt Todd there. It wasn't bad. It's kind of, this is a glorified training run now, isn't it? I think probably since the 15th minute it's been a glorified training run. So, a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Too easy. Angus Gardner, good to see he's not even been influenced on this game at all. Oh no, Ioane, don't tell me he's missed 2 conversions. Actually, what we could actually change this and go, let's change this up a bit. Go 7 out of 8 from Barrett. And let's put the knockers on Ioane a bit and say none from 2. Oh no, the ball fell over, that's why. That Hamilton wind, eh? A goal kick. "15 seconds. Get in there, Ryan." Oh, poor guy. He's not even set it up properly. He's and the wind just scoops that away and sends it to Auckland. Oh dear, poor fella. Poor fella, that's not good for him. Too easy though there. Training run. Yep, you're right. It's just a practice. I would share my screen, but I can't because that would get the stream pretty much killed in an instant, in a heartbeat. More reports of try. Oh, that was good tackle on Reed, though. Oh, Ioane. Oh, that was a crunching tackle. Here we go. Let's see the speed. Let's see the speed of Sevilla. Oh, yes. Wow. And again, he's just absolutely destroyed Lola here for pace. That's the winger. That's the winger. Just torn to pieces. Goodness me. Sevilla scores another one. And that makes it up to 69 to 0. Crazy. Goodness me. 100 plus. Wow. I mean, this is madness, isn't it? Look at that tackle. Oh, that tackle on Ioane was a cruncher. Oh, I love to see this, though. This is what makes Sevilla such an X factor. You're up against an outside back. You don't have the pace. What an insult that is. We know Sevilla is such a sevens player back in the day, that sort of thing. But man, that is madness. Absolute madness. Kick is good. Oh, woohoo. Let's get it up there. 71, boys. We're into the 70s. And Ioane, we can make him one from 3. Woohoo. Finally, we got some points for Joshy. That's what we like to see. How many bonus points have the All Blacks score? Oh, man. How many tries we got? 4, 6, 7, 8, 11 tries. I mean, we're almost at 3 bonus points. Look at this tackle, though. Oh, that's Tongan rugby. Thanks for coming. Have a bit of that. That was a good tackle. Here's Scott Barrett. Well, Mr. Red Card. Welcome back. Yeah, get Whitelock off. I agree with that massively. You've got to get rid of him. Take him off. Put him on ice now. He's done till South Africa. I would do the same with Sevilla, but he just doesn't seem to break, does he? Now I've said that. He better not break. Him. Moody, possibly as well. I'll be switching out. Crotty, definitely Crotty and Anton Brown. I think those two guys, Anton Brown especially, is going to be key. And yeah, the rest of them you probably leave on. Ben Smith probably will want to play. Here's a chance for Tonga. No, you'll want to play Ben Smith. He won't want to go off because he's not had enough rugby. He's not been playing well enough. He'll want this game. That's just about a. Is Laulala still on his feet there? Contentious. You know, Gardner really doesn't have much of an idea what he's talking about when it comes to breakdowns, let alone scrums. You leave Taylor on, but you've got the ball here, Tonga. Don't kick it away, Tonga. Keep hold of the ball. Get some structure as well. They're just not. It's just pass it to the closest guy. There's no real idea of where they're going here at all, the Tongans. And that's that man there. Kurt Marath really needs to take control of this, and they've lost it. Now, how did that pop out? Oh, that's a forward pass. It's a shocking forward pass, Gardner. How'd you miss that? It was probably potentially an illegal turnover at the breakdown, and then a forward pass straight after it, and it's go for it. I mean, that's the last thing Tonga need. 100% Bruce, yeah. Everyone off the bench. Anyone who's not important and saying, a first team starter, they've got to go on. Question is, who is on their bench? Who else they got on the bench there? Where have we got the squads there? So you got Jacobson. I mean, why is he not on? Why is Luke Jacobson not on the field right now? He needs to be on the field. He needs game time as much as possible. He's played like 2 minutes against Argentina. Get him on. Aaron Smith, don't really care. You can stay up. You can stay on the field, Perinara. Coltman's got to come on. Tonga, Fussy, Tailval. Get them all on. It's 50 minutes is up now. Get it on. We've seen enough from these guys. It's a little half break. Almost something special. That's been the story of the day. And watch this. Just watch how easily the All Blacks will turn this into attack as we've got more try reports coming in. Inside for Ben Smith. Holds it up nicely. Geordie Barrett, Geordie Barrett, where do we put him? Here we go. Here's Bridge. Pace. Away. And a try. Inside he cuts. Drags the 3 defenders. Oh, it's a stomp on the foot as well. Stomp on the head, I should say. Piatel average, Tingano average, Hello Whenua at the back average, everyone's average. That's poor, that's average, and that's another easy try. Bridgie in for another one. I think it's his third, isn't it? It sure is. Hat-trick for Bridge. And 2 out of 4 for Mr. Ioane. That's another 7 points. That's what the scoreline left up to 78. Cuts in. Oh, Moranth. Average from Moranth. And Piatel as well. I mean, you're not going to get poor defence like this against a better team. Oh, that's, yeah, Hingano as well. Here's the last guy that just kind of got flopped over the top like he's a fish out of water. What time are we up to? I haven't changed the time for a bit. We're up to 54 minutes now. 55 minutes, pretty much. We'll go 54. That was the last scorer. Over it goes from Ioane. Bit of confidence for the youngster. Look at this, though. This, yeah. He's too quick. He's too quick for these Tongan backs, which is a real shame. Here we go. Yes, you're right, Zach. It is a change. And it is seeing Luke Jacobson on the field. Matt Todd off. Todd's been all right. Yeah. Oh, well, now we're seeing the whole front row. Here we go. This is what I just talked about, like literally a minute ago. They're making all the changes. So that whole team is changing. 78-0. Oh, dear. It's not pretty. It's not nice. I thought we might get a 40-10 sort of scoreline, or maybe a 50. Well, that's a terrible little kick over the top there. Oh, it's bounced so fortuitously. Oh, Scott Barrett. Would have liked to see that pace race. You're right, Tonga's not that bad of a side. You're right. But they're just getting outplayed. It's a shame, too, because they've just played the Pacific Nations Cup, so you'd think they'll be quite gelled as a team, or a replay of this kickoff goal try. Crazy. Wasn't even 11 seconds. 7 seconds. That's madness. Crazy stuff. Anyway, yeah, Tonga. I thought they would have been a bit more gelled, a bit more together as a unit. But no. Defensive structures are just nowhere to be found. Defensive plays, defensive anything is nowhere to be seen. And the All Blacks are all over them. Well, we thought they would be, but it's not good. It's not good at all. 2011 win against France is, ancient history. Really is ancient history. Which is not good. Off to town. Oh, dear. Now we got pressure on. Scoreline's right. You're in fine hands, Zach. You're in fine hands. We'll sort you out. 78-0. We've got still 25 minutes to play, or just under 25. Libba is an All Blacks fan. Well, you'll be happy with this one, as I presume most All Blacks fans would be. This is, if they won this one by 20, 30 points, there would have been the whole, that's a bit of an average performance. But this has been pretty convincing. There's a good chance here, though, for Tonga, if they can cook something up. They're just short of the All Blacks 22. They can hang on to this ball. Savi is trying to rip it away. He's just... Oh, now they've knocked it on. Well, there you go. Another chance. They've been decent in the breakdown, Tonga. Jacobson's having a bit of a scamper. They're just not coping with the numbers, especially in the width. Little grubber kick through. This could be it. Another try it will be. And away you will go. It's George Bridge yet again. The man is crazy. He is just too good. You're right. This is not their best team. This is very much a fitness, a run out for this side. Another try for Bridge. He's got 4. All Blacks records getting thrashed all over the place here. George Bridge with another one. And that puts the scoreline now up to 83-0. 83-0. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Ioane with the assist, with the little grubber kick through behind the defence. Bridge is too fast. He's just too quick for their outside backs. Yeah, you're right, Jim. It really is. Great statement to the strength and depth. And I mean, there's been a lot of question about that recently too. Are the All Blacks as good as they were 4 years ago? Probably, I guess, first 15, maybe not so. Those stars have gone and gone, but still, the strength and the depth certainly is still there. 100%. What have we got for Mr. Ioane? This is his 5th shot at goal. Is he going to get number 3? Is he going to make it 85? Man, that 145 scoreline must have been just a crazy game, because this is just ridiculous as well. And, oh, look at that! He perfectly completes the wind, as I've gone the wrong way. It's another 2 to Ioane, and he puts it up to 85 points to 0. Well, if you weren't more convinced about the scoreline, how about this? It's good for Ioane to get some game time out there. Aaron Smith is on. Well, yeah. I think they're going to just clear the bench. They're going to have a few good players out there. Tongan pancakes. What's it, Jim? 2 more tries is 14, so that's 99. 2 more converted tries. Oh, it looks like it's going to be another one here too. Oh, just intercepting it. Coming through was the Tongan captain, Hitout. Now they look to attack. The All Blacks too committing numbers to the breakdown. I mean, to the tackles as well. So it's not like it's just a Tongan problem. 85-0. Should update the minutes as well. What are we up to now? The scoreline. The time. We're up to pretty much the 60th minute now. It's Tonga actually flinging together some decent plays. Oh, they're going to score one, are they? Down the right hand side. Big chance. He's in touch. Oh, a metre shorts. I was trying to update the time. Who made that tackle? This is a great little run. Look at that strength. Got around the outside of Ioane. Now there's an issue. The ankle tap coming across as well. Not good enough. Just stop Geordie Barrett. On the field. Didn't even know he had come on. But I do hope he is a fullback. Because I like Geordie Barrett at 15. I don't like him anywhere else. Wing, no. Midfield, no. 10? Don't even go there. 15, all day, every day. Defensively, when he's got no chance but to rely on himself, he always commits 100%. And you just saw that. Body on the line, throwing himself at the corner. That's Geordie Barrett in a nutshell. And he plays like that for the Hurricanes. When he plays in that spot, in that position, at the back, he is, I think, certainly one of the best up there. We've got Tarvel up the injury already. He's just come on, hasn't he? Tonga, please score. Oh, they just about did. I tell you what, we were just about writing in the right-hand column. We were that close away. But it fell short. Is Rieko Ioane going to get a spot back, Sam? Well, gee, no. I mean, would you give him a spot back? George Bridge is such a clever, composed, consistent player. He's like a prime Ben Smith on the wing. Just how he can do everything well. He doesn't make howlers. He doesn't do the unbelievable either. He does fairly unbelievable stuff, but not like the proper old school, like a Savia would just dispose of 100 defenders. He's not going to really do that. He's going to just be consistent. He's quick, and he does what he needs to do. I mean, Sevu Reece has been good at... Oh, Ioane's just got pummeled by Sam Lousy. Well, that's what they do, Tonga. Yeah, Rieko Ioane, he's in a bit of a creek, isn't he? He's gone for me. Of course, he's in the squad. Will he play against South Africa? If I was picking the team right now, no. This is it. Oh, let's go Gardner. Oh, no. Oh, well. He he kind of got pushed over by so his own player shoulder charged him afterwards as well. What is Angus Gardner going to say? You know what? I think we might have to change. We might have to change the category over here. Hang on, let's just bring this conversion one up and the penalty one up. And we'll just go... Oh, unbelievable. Angus Gardner, not to be disappointed. And Sam Lousy is gone at the 60th minute. You would not read about it. I never thought of putting cards in. I never thought about it, but no. Angus Gardner will not disappoint us. Any game with him in charge, we get a yellow card. Angus damn Gardner, of course. You know what? You just can't let this go by. You can't let it go by. We have to make a comment about this one. As we've got the All Blacks together, it's about scoring. Oh, what a pass here from Reese. Back inside, everyone's fighting over the ball. Just about something spectacular there. And Angus Gardner says, no, that's a penalty. Right, we've got to write something. It wouldn't be a game of rugby with Angus Gardner involved without a yellow card. There's no sympathy from Angus Gardner. Down by 85 points. No excuse. Right, that's what we think about this topic. Oh. Put the right tag in there. Tonga. There we go. There we go. Enjoy that tweet, everyone. Angus Gardner does not let us down. Sam Lousy off. And, oh, Leonard Brown, well, that's what you get. That's what you get for carrying the ball in one hand, Anton. You don't do that. That was silly. That was silly, error-ridden. I'm sure I seen enough in that tackle. I mean, well, it's a shame because does it really matter? I mean, why give him a card? Unless it's really vicious, like unless he picks a guy up and goes right on his noggin, then yeah, okay, then you've got no choice. But that was kind of a 50-50. If it was a close game, yeah, that's a decisive factor, but they're behind by 85 points. Why give him a card? It wasn't maliciously bad, a little bit late. I personally, just let it go. Give him a penalty on the 5 metre line. Move on. I mean, it's not a test. It's not a big match. Let the Tongans play. Angus Gardner just a bit too reactional. And it's a shame because that's killed the Tongan chance of a try. I really wanted to write in that right-hand column and put try. Someone. But I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, Tonga might lose a bit of confidence in rankings. I don't know if rankings will be affected too much because it's affected by who they play. So if a low team like Tonga beats a top-tier team, like say they won today, they would get mass ranking points for beating a huge top-tier side. Other way around, the All Blacks gain nothing from beating Tonga at all, and Tonga will pretty much lose nothing from losing to them as well. The scoreline might make a bit of a difference, but yeah. The Tonga defence is currently holding the All Blacks 85 points here. They want to score, they want 100 here. The All Blacks will want 100. They will be re-evaluating this game as it goes. They'll be saying, we want a couple more tries. We want 100. We want to get triple figures and make a real statement to the world. But to be fair, Tonga, look at that. He's turned around by Pulu and he's gone, is anyone coming with me here? They're getting it out to back. So they're just about up to 22. Here we go, Tonga. Chance to do something special. Can they get themselves on the scoreboard? Can we write something other than a yellow card in the right-hand column? Hopefully. Hopefully we can. Oh, they're going to lose it, are they? Tuipulotu's come through and stolen. Unbelievable. Another chance goes bigging for the Tongans, and Jacobson's got it now, and he's trudging upfield. I mean, Aaron Smith's got the ball. Crotty's playing for us receiver. Reed's just running through defenders like they're pieces of cabbage on the floor. It's all just really going backwards. There's a Tongan guy down. Not sure who that is. Artie Savia, once again, he's got to outrun everyone. He's going to throw the dummy. Is he? Oh, Reese can't hang on. And he's in touch. It's a knock-on regardless. Chance goes bigging. 3 minutes now, 14 men, Tonga, and they haven't conceded a try. Maybe they should have just come out with 12 men and they would have been all right. Yeah, well, that defence isn't going too well for them, is it? At all. It's just... it's... And they haven't scored... The All Blacks haven't scored for 4 minutes. That's all right. How many tries have we got now? So we're going 65 minutes almost. We've got 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So what are we looking at here? 13 tries. And we've been going for, what, 65. So we're scoring one. Well, that's not right. What have I done there? I've gone the wrong way around. 65 divided by 13 tries. We're still going every 5 minutes. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We're still ticking along. So at that rate, we should be going another 3, 4 tries. The All Blacks still certainly on track for 100. Bush. Yep. How crazy is that? How absolutely crazy is that? It's a madness. It's a madness squad. It's a madness team. The All Blacks are showing no remorse at the moment. They've been having too much Red Bull. No, you're right about that, Bruce. It's their own errors, though. Defensively, yeah, they've been completely outclassed. But when they're on attack, I think that's been the more disappointing factor from them. Yeah, I think they are trying a bit harder with a man down. Most teams do. It's kind of that subconscious thing. But their confidence will be hammered. Their desire will be hammered. It's hard. It's hard to get up and try harder when you're just getting dumped. Even if it was 40-0, it's still different, isn't it? When you look at it and go, you look up that scoreboard and you say, wow, 85-0. There's approximately just a quarter of an hour to go in this one, Zach. It's still 85-0. It's so stupid to say that, 85-0. And they've made an error. But they've had advantage anyway, the Tongans, so they'll be going back. They have a scrum just short of the 10-metre line there in half. I mean, that looks unlikely, doesn't it? That they're going to do anything here. Vaipulu just ran straight into a brick wall. Oh, that is a cruncher. That really is a cruncher. You got to say that the defence of that propping group, the Tuanga Whāsis and the Tatavals, and the Laulala still in effect as well when he was on with those two there now, just as a cluster, make some big damage. They make some big hits. Oh no. Oh, that scrum. The All Blacks just demolished the scrum. They've just destroyed it. And they've turned the ball over and Ryan Crotty just slips them right through. Fends off one man and he uses pace. Not very often you say Ryan Crotty uses pace, but he's in for another try. And we are running out of players to score tries for the All Blacks. Ryan Crotty dots down for number 2. And just like that, scrum turnover, and they turn it into points. More stupid than 145, or yeah. I mean, the thing is, the game changes. I mean, I don't think many teams are going to beat Japan by 100 points these days. And to be fair, teams shouldn't be beating Tonga by 100 points either. So what does that go to show how bad they are at the moment? Or is it showing how good now this All Blacks team is? It's hard to tell. You put together that performance with Australia, and then you put together this performance here, and you say, wow, they were certainly playing far below what they thought they would be at. So what have we got? 65 minutes, 66 almost. Josh Ioane, can he get 4? This is a 6th attempt. Can he knock it over for 4? Or will he stay with 3? Here he comes. Take your time, Josh. Let it perfectly curl in. Ioane goes to 4. We've got another 2. The All Blacks are up now 92 points to 0. It is one-way traffic. Ryan Crotty is sitting on Cody Taylor's knee. That's how good he feels. There's not enough seats there in Hamilton. Someone go down to the warehouse and buy some more. You score a try like that, you demolished Southland a week ago. You deserve to have your own seat. It should be padded as well for King Ryan. 4 minutes just under on the yellow card time. And we are just looking just over 10 minutes to go on the overall timer as well. 67 gone. And the All Blacks are looking for another try to make it 99 if they get a converted try. Ioane has drilled that into the snow, somewhere up there, and somehow Joy Barrett has got his awful hairdo with the headband on, and he's scared everyone away, and he's grabbed the ball back, and now they spread it away to the left side. Leonard Brown tries to shimmy inside. He's taken nicely though. Oh, numbers. Oh, good tackle there on Jacobson. The ball squirts free. Is it a knock on? It is. Off the Tongan players, so they'll pack down for a scrum, which has been one-sided as ever. The All Blacks demolition job of them at the moment. So talk is here from the commentary team that the All Blacks are actually playing with 14 men. So they've pretty much yellow carded themselves. Angus Gardner, he can't do it himself. To be honest, heck, I don't think they could. If the All Blacks stood still for the rest of the game, could Tonga win? No. It'll take too long. They'll have to score, run the sticks, drop goal quickly. The sign is still there saying just one try, please, Tonga. Dearie me, it's not looking good. I thought we would see a couple. The stadium's busting out Sweet Carolina as it would. That's just, given. That'll happen. 67 minutes. There's still 13 to go. Can they tick up the triple figures? It's been a long time since I've seen a triple figure scoreline. And look at this. What is it? FMG Stadium? Waikato Stadium? Call it what you like. It's packed. It's really packed. It looks good. It looks nice. 2.5 minutes till the yellow card player comes back on. Tonga will be a man up, potentially, at that point. So, will they get a bit of advantage? Could they score a try there? Scrum's a bit messy. Look at all that downtime. How much downtime was that just then? There was a lot of downtime just to set that scrum. It's good to see, too, the weather held up nicely. Because there was talk of rain this morning. A bit of drizzle, bit of rain. I can't really disagree with that there. Georgia, here we say HD. We'll call you HD. Yeah, this has been pretty bad. This has been pretty bad. I want to see 100, and I want to see a Tongan try. Just for spectacle's sake. Let's see what I'm going to do. Still got 11 minutes, and they're trying to play the slow game now. Pick and goes from the pack. They're mixing it up. Really, like we say, practice. This is just practice. Ioane having a bit of a run, but he's squashed by the big reserve prop coming on there for Tonga. Tuipulotu's getting a good game in as well. Oh, that's a good penalty for Tonga. In the breakdown once again, Vaipulu over the ball, and alongside him, I think, was Kalamafoni as well. Yeah, Zach, I don't think I'd want to watch that 356-3. Imagine that, though. Imagine getting the 3. At what point of the game, I want to know, did they score that 3? Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. See if we can find it. There's a BBC article about it. Did they score it right at the end? It was 356-0. And then, it was a drop goal. They scored a drop goal. 56 tries, 38 conversions. Unbelievable. There's no saying what minute they scored the game. They scored the drop goal, I should say. Amazing. They went for a droppy. That's commitment, isn't it? That's real commitment. The game's could have died down a bit. That's exactly what I was saying. Good for the game. Exactly what I was thinking. Right at the start, they led 3-0. Or right at the end, when it was like 356-0, and then they went a points difference. And the ironic thing reading this article is that the team that lost still sit above the team that won by a point on the overall ladder. How crazy is that? All Blacks, however, got a turnover. Jacobson to the breakdown in their own 22 from the Tongan scrum. From the All Blacks scrum, I should say. And now, are they going to kick? They are. What? They're going to kick. Dear me. Now, they said to Leonard Brown, who's tried to kick that 10 metres out from his own line. He's been charged down, but luckily, it's been claimed backtracking. Tonga's getting a bit feisty in this breakdown near the All Blacks try line. Now they'll give it to Ioane, who takes his time. He's very composed. He's head down. Oh, he's hit that high. And it's not gone far at all. That's an average kick from Ioane. And that makes you wonder what a team, a top tier team will be looking at and saying, if this Ioane guy has to play, she could be a bit of a messy one. He's not looked too convincing, has he? With his chances, his clearance kicks have been average. I'm not noticing, he keeps his head down all times, Ioane, when he kicks. So he doesn't have too much of a clue. Oh, that's not straight. That's so not straight. Goodness me. Nigel Owens would have seen that one as well, mile away. So we're stuck on 92. We've been stuck on 92 for a while. Oh. Let's have a little bit more of a look at this 356 to 3. I should read the whole article properly. 4 points a minute. I would like to see when they scored that drop goal. That is really what I'd like to see. Highlights are just tries all over the place. What a shame. What a shame we don't get to see that. We're back underway though. Another scrum's back down for the All Blacks in there. Oh, the ball squirts up. Good chase. The Tonga's still, you've got to give them credit here. They're still putting on the pressure. They're still playing like the game is close. And they're forcing the All Blacks here to still try and clear their lines, which is, I mean, credit to them that they actually get this. Oh, no! Oh, dear, this is not looking good. What do you do? Carden's going to send someone. Carden's going to send someone big time. It didn't look intentional. It looked like a real cluster of a screw-up. Someone's gone. Someone's gone here. The All Blacks might be playing with 13 men at this rate. This wasn't nice. This wasn't pretty. It wasn't good. Here's the kick. So Reece and Geordie Barrett were chasing, and they tripped each other. Oh! So Reece has tripped up Barrett. And so Barrett has got it. They're both looking up. Oh no, it's actually Barrett has kicked Sevu Reece, and then he's tripped over, and dear me, he's gone right under the feet of the Tongan player. It's a bit messy. It's a bit nasty. It's dangerous. Oh, I mean, what do you do in this situation? So Barrett's tripped over Reece. He's fallen, and he's wiped out the feet of the Tongan fullback coming forward to take the high ball in the air. Wiped him out. It's dangerous, no doubt, but I mean, it's no one's fault. It's a dangerous landing as well. He's fallen right on the top end of his back. Well, I'll be. Angus Gardner. Has he made a logical decision for the first time in his life? I do agree, though. Sonny Piatel's there saying it should probably be a card. And it's hard to say, yeah, it probably should be as well. This is a tough one. It's a really tough one. See, this is where refereeing goes wrong for me. This is where it really falls over, because that is his opinion on the matter. Now, if we swap out Angus Gardner, who I thought was going to send someone for sure there, if we swap him out for another referee, their interpretation of that situation right there could be a red card, because he landed it all in a terribly bad way. And if you're not watching, you might want to check that out, because he fell in a heap. High on his back, on the neck. Yeah, it was an accident, sure, but generally, any mid-air collision is an accidental kind of challenge. Interpretation of that situation is dangerous, and that was dangerous. I do agree no one is at fault, but I do worry that if this is a Rugby World Cup semi-final, the scoreline is, 15-13, pressure, crowds, that could very definitely be a red card on another day. But I do agree that probably was the best call, but the interpretation of someone else could be very, very different. Bruce, you did right, 3-car pile up. That was a big collision at our state highway number 1 right there. I agree. I agree with you there, good for the game. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Most of the game, the collisions in the air of a high ball are not intentional. They're both going for the ball. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much, you've just put in text what I have said myself. Inconsistency in the call. Every referee should see that video. But what should happen? What should happen here? Is this situation should be recreated on a park. Just some kids playing, and we should videotape it and put every referee in a small room and show them the video and say, make your decision. And I bet you $1 million we will get every outcome under the sun. Because they'll all say something relatively different. I bet you will have some that will say, that's just a penalty, it's okay. Some will say red, go on, see you later. And so, that there lies what my opinion is of the problem. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 100% agree with you, Andreas. Next time this happens, and next time we potentially will see this, will be a World Cup game. Is that the right call? I think that's a fair call. But if this game was a 2-point, 3-point game, the team that just received that are going to be livid. Absolutely livid. So, it's tough. It's tough. It's really tough. And I think the consistency from the refs is way out of the game. We've actually gone about 10 minutes, not quite 8 minutes now. Oh, this could be a Tongan try. There goes the right-hand wing. 1-on-1 with Bridge. There is only 4 minutes to go, which I was just about to update the timer. We're actually at 76 now. The ball has been lost by Tonga, but they've got advantage, though. They're right there. And they're going to run across. They're going to tap. It's only 76 minutes. They could be scoring here. Big chance. Lola here. Just about goes over. Tonga are just 2 metres short. They could be in for their opening try. Their first try with 3.5 minutes to play. Defence. Oh, spin around on a try. Tonga score. Finally they're in. Hitout, the captain. And it's 5 points the other way. Finally. I can write something on the Tongan scorers' side. Hitout. Let's write it in. Hitout scores for Tonga. And they've got themselves 5 points. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. 5 points. Great work. They come out to this right-hand side. Bridge made a good one-on-one tackle. Put them to ground, but they recycled from the tap. They went very close. Lula here. Just a metre short. He tried to plant it forward. Couldn't get there. Fight out wide. Oh, so Seven Reese went for the intercept. Missed it completely. Didn't even get a finger on it. And that went straight into the hands of Hitout, who spun around one defender. Huge hole of where Seven Reese left it. And that will be their big try of the day. Big try, yeah. A lot of woohooing and yahooing. It's going to be a conversion as well, it is. It is good. Well, yes, love it. Love it for Tonga. 7 points up. Who actually scored that conversion is a big question. Was Marath still on? He should be still on, and he is still on. There he is there. So I'm going to presume Marath took the kick. With the conversion, it's 92-7. As the ball squirts free straight off the kickoff. And yes, let's rejoice, everyone. Tonga have scored a try. We've got new laws is the question from Andreas here. Who knows what's going to happen with the laws? They're changing every day at the moment. He's about to check Twitter, and there's almost something going on about new laws in the game. Could they do the unthinkable here, Tonga? Could they get double figures? They've got a long way to go, but they've got the ball just outside their own 22. And they set it up from a line-out play. Ioane's caught in a bit of no man's land there as they swing it through. Again, Reese has gone for the intercept, and he's been caught out once more. As they strike down the right-hand wing, and they gain another 10 metres or so, Tonga. Fuka has a go, and he's... Oh, Savia's... Oh, how did he get that out? Savia had that ball there on the breakdown. They've somehow hung on to it. 85 more points, yep. Go on, Tonga, you've got to score about 20 points a minute. A second, I should say. They're not going to let this go. Marath goes into his backline and tries to get a ball through there for Vaipulu. A quick pick and go. Oh, they're doing nicely here, Tonga. Bit of confidence. It's amazing what it does. They had a chance, but oh, yeah. Aaron Smith got a bit scared. Oh, look at that. Severin Reese with the counter arc. He's just about turned it over, but they somehow do some clever work there and pick it up and save it away from the littlest man on the paddock almost to keep hold of it. Time is, yes, effectively up as Tonga have kicked it away, which is, what a letdown that is. That is a humongous kick. It's gone into the in goal and dead in goal as well from inside his own half. The ball is dead, and that is full time. Angus Gardner blows his whistle, and we have 80 minutes done and dusted. Full time is up, 92 points to 7. The All Blacks could not get the 100, but Tonga do get their one try. Well, that was an interesting game. Did we expect anything like that? I thought a good day would be a 50, a 40 to 60, probably, to be honest with you. Zach is out of here. Thanks for stopping by, Zach. We'll see you next time. We're at Rugby World Cup, hopefully. We'll be doing some more of these. If everyone is interested out there as well, do let me know if you want to see some more of these during World Cup games in a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, All Blacks 92. Hopefully we will have a bit of a low scorers in those games. Maybe, some sort of one-sided stuff, potentially. Some two-sided stuff, I should say, potentially between two sides. But 92 points to 7. I didn't think I'd have to dish out the 3 figures on the left-hand scorer side, but we just about did. Now the All Blacks out. That is it for them. They're off to Japan. Massive amount of tries. Ioane got a run. Jacobson got a second cap as well. But yeah, we got to agree with Bruce there. At least Tonga got some points on the board. It took them 78 minutes. But yeah, they got it done. Bridge scored 4. Oh, really? It was a demolition. I don't know if the All Blacks would be too happy that they actually conceded that try. That's, yeah. So you've got that to look at as well. Defense was broken. They could have gone 2 games, 160 minutes without conceding a point, which would have been quite spectacular. Especially, maybe not so the Tongan part, but definitely the Australian part. So they've done the job. They've done the job very, very well. Kieran Reid with his thoughts. Dominant display. Reid's happy full of people. They got lots of entertainment. So I think the All Blacks look at that as potentially a good result. I mean, don't look at the scoreline here. Look at the fact that no one got injured. They did it easily. They scored a lot of tries. They sent good performances from players they wanted to see. So it's got to be positives. It's got to be all good for them. The injury thing was the big part. So they'll be happy to come away with that. No one getting broken. Next stop, though, is the Rugby World Cup. Get the right side. That's a stop for them. See what they can manage there. South Africa. 2 teams with 2 pretty good displays in this final weekend of warm-up games. They'll be happy. Commentary for every game. Bring it on. Do it. We will do it. I agree with what he's saying. It's good to see Josh Ioane. I mean, the chances of him still going to Japan, fairly high. Fairly high. I mean, the possibility that Mo'unga's going to get injured, I mean, we'll probably see him on the bench. I mean, that's what you got plan B, don't you? If Mo'unga does get decently hurt, you're going to be able to switch that around. You're going to be able to put Beauden Barrett back up there to 10. You're going to be able to bring Ben Smith back on. You still got guys like Bridge that can cover back there as well. Jordie Barrett, definitely capable as well. So there's definitely a lot of cover, a lot of possibility to get that job done. So there's still potential there for Mr. Ioane. I think he'll be happy and better for it for getting that little run out there as well. Let's see what the Tongans say. Siali Piatel, I scored the try. Let's be fair to the kid. He played pretty well. He summed that game up perfectly. Had a game plan, didn't stick to it at all, and got pretty much completely thumped. Jordie Barrett looks terrible in a red Tongan jersey. Goodness me, that mop is just terrible. Adi Savia's got a number 11 Tongan jersey on, so, I mean, he probably deserves that. He killed that guy at pace. Lola here, just no chance. How many times did he get done there? Yeah, got to feel sorry for the Tongans. They had all that build-up in the Pacific Nations Cup. Everything from there on in, and it just didn't gel, didn't click. It looked like they were just met each other yesterday and didn't know each other's names. I'm a bit confused as to who's actually on which team here. They got everyone swapping jerseys. It's old school. It's old school rugby here. The shirt swapping, everyone playing or joining up together after the game. Bruce, a big Springboks fan, thinks the All Blacks will win it. Yeah, that first game for you, that's going to be a cracker, isn't it? That's really going to be a good game. Can't wait for that one to get underway. A couple of weeks to go till the World Cup kicks off. We're going to be back for plenty more action. But there we go. We're pretty much done here. We are done with a big win to the All Blacks. 92 points to 7. You can see it there. The Tongans scored. It was Piatel with one try. Marath with the conversion. And it was Sam Lousy who got thrown off with a yellow card for the Tongans. As for the All Blacks, to wrap it up, it was Severis with a try. Ben Smith got 2. Cody Taylor. George Bridge with 4. Kieran Reid. TJ Perenara grabbed the solitary try. And Todd Savia grabbing 1 as well. Overall, they can't be too displeased with how that one went at all. But about 7 out of 8 from the conversions and 4 out of 6 for Josh Ioane to wrap up their 92 points to just 7 for their opponents. It's been a big win for the All Blacks, and now they go off to Japan for plenty more. And that is it. We are done. Game is over. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this little, live updates, bit of commentary, bit of talk, bit of chat going on about the matchup. Big is an understatement here. It is an understatement. It's a huge win. It's a gigantic win. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments. If you like this, you want to see some more, you want to see us during the Rugby World Cup. If you can't see all the games, hopefully we'll be doing a few more of these over the tournaments. Quite a few people tuned in, so it was good to see, and lots of comments from you guys as well. So thanks for stopping by, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Yeah, plenty more rugby going on. Australia playing Samoa in a few hours' time, so maybe we might be back for that. Keep an eye out on Twitter and, of course, on your inbox as well. There'll be alerts coming to you every time that we do more of these games. 92-7, the final score. The All Blacks thumping Tonga. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care. Be well. Enjoy the rugby.